China's X-Files.
The mystery of Rome's lost legion. Liqian is a small village on the edge of the Gobi Desert, in the western Chinese province of Gansu, more than 200 miles from the nearest large city. The local population of Liqian claim to be direct descendants of the lost legion of Crassus. Indeed, many of the villagers have blue or green eyes, long noses and even fair hair, prompting speculation that they have European blood. A local man, Kai Junyan, nicknamed Kai Luoma, or Kai the Roman, by his friends and relatives, is one of many villagers convinced that he is descended from the lost legion. Song Guorong stands at the unusual height of 1.82 meters, has light-colored hair, an aquiline nose and big blue eyes. He also loudly proclaims that he is Roman, not Chinese. He also claims that there are at least 100 others in the area with similar features. It doesn't take much imagination to find the similarity of the Roman name Legion and the village name Liqian. Also very unusual is the villagers' passion for bulls and bullfighting, which continues to this day, and which is not shared by neighboring areas. It's known the Romans incorporated them into their religious practices and symbolism. How could a Roman legion settle in China? This is a somewhat long and interesting story based around the Battle of Kari, a small town in modern-day Turkey, in 53 BC. It was the first of many clashes between an army led by Marcus Licinius Crassus, a Roman general, and a larger force of Parthians, from what is now Iran. The Parthians inflicted one of the most crushing defeats on the Roman Empire. Thousands of Roman soldiers were slaughtered and Crassus himself was said to have been beheaded. Around 20,000 Romans were killed and 10,000 captured. The Parthians had always moved prisoners taken in the west to Turkmenistan in the east. There is a record during the Han dynasty of the capture of a city by the Chinese army in 36 BC named Jiji, located close to Tashkent, in Uzbekistan. The Chinese chroniclers refer to the capture of a fish-scale formation of troops, a possible reference to the tortoise phalanx formation perfected by Roman legionaries. The Chinese were so impressed by the military skills of the opposing warriors that they were enlisted and moved further east, to a place that by imperial decree was named Liqian, in Gansu province. The legionnaires numbered 145, and formed a garrison protecting the inhabitants of Liqian from Tibetan raids. DNA evidence. In 2005, anthropologists from Lanzhou University took blood samples from 93 inhabitants of the village in an effort to establish if the tale has any truth in it. Incredibly, they found that 56% had traces of Caucasian origin. These results certainly lend weight to the theory that the founding of Liqian may be linked to the legend of the missing legionnaires from the army of Roman general Marcus Crassus. Archaeological evidence. In the 1990s, the Chinese conducted a brief archaeological investigation of the site and unearthed fortifications that were very Roman in appearance, being square and symmetrical in design. Roman coins and pottery were also unearthed, along with a Roman helmet with Chinese lettering. More evidence was discovered in 2003. 99 tombs dating from the Han dynasty were found containing skeletons of very tall people facing westward. This was not the common burial practice of the Chinese. Cashing in on the legend. Local authorities, wishing to capitalize on the tourist potential, have erected a tall pillar at the town's entrance as a tourist attraction. And the residents have found the Roman spirit still stirs in their veins, donning replica armor and the legionaries' distinctive red capes in reenactments of Roman military maneuvers. There is even a Roman hotel and a Roman plaza. Also, the nearby highway has been lined with Roman-like pillars. Conclusions. Are the villagers of Liqian really descendants of a lost Roman legion that settled in the area? There appears to be lots of evidence to support their claims. Skeptics, however, argue that a lot of the suggested evidence can be attributed to the proximity of Liqian to the Silk Road trade route. Artifacts and people from as far west as the Mediterranean could have ended up in the village. Only through more extensive DNA testing and further archaeological investigation will we discover the truth of this amazing legend. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and remember to check out other videos on this channel.